Hey, what's up, folks? Rocky here, getting ready to try a little C-Open. It's been a while since we've ran this series, so threw together a setup. I think Sunday kind of played with it just a little bit now. I think I got it where I want it, but I'm always skeptical, so I think it'll be fine, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I put together. We'll kind of talk about the setup and stuff when I get a second. Kind of want to run some laps. This is actually a lot more overcast than what I have been seeing, so out of session, so should be a pretty fast session. But yeah, Iowa, fun track. Can be kind of grueling at times as well. Progressively banks, so as you get into the run, the top lane can become more dominant. Or it can be kind of one of those things where the top lane, a lot of people use it to maintain position, stuff like that, because it's really hard to pass from the bottom lane. Just because it gets really tight, it's hard to hold the throttle. You kind of lose a little bit of the time on the bottom trying to pass somebody, so that kind of makes it difficult for progressively trying to pass on progressively banked track. Right now we're putting up some decent times. I know that Michael Davies has to be on a Q set to run a 23.2. I have not tried a Q set yet. I think I got the DRS set for that, but right now I'm just kind of playing with the race set that I built. Hey, there was a 23.5. That's still pretty decent. Car feels really good. Rough. Or say that. Another thing to watch out for is everybody likes to spin it off of that corner. Coming out of the corners. Because it's so easy to have a setup that gets tight in center, and so you'll have the steering wheel pulled too far to the left, and when it unloads, the rear end just steps out. So really want something that, or if you're too loose, it just does it on its own. So kind of got to find that balance of something that rotates the corner but doesn't over-rotate. It's kind of a tricky medium to find. Right now we're showing decent speed here in practice. I imagine we're going to see a lot of people racing tonight. We're going to likely be in one of the upper splits. We're up to 3570. I'd like to get to 4,000. That I feel is like a good number. I'd like to run a little more like top split NIS, especially next year. Just to kind of put ourselves in with some of the tougher splits and stuff like that. But I think part of our problem is we race too many too many things, like a lot of ARCA fixed and stuff like that, which, you know, there's a couple races, well, at least one race this week where we were running top 5 and a lap car killed us. You know, just stuff you can't plan for, can't drive yourself out of, relying on dealing with the numbskulls out there. So yeah, I feel like the setup's fairly balanced. We'll pull up some of the telemetry and stuff like that and kind of get a better idea. maybe a tad bit loose off, especially under throttle, but I kind of like it. I like to be able to steer the car with throttle. You can really pick up on some people there mid-corner.
Outside.
Around old Grave Digger here.
Stay low. Stay low. Stay low.
You can see if you're stuck on that bottom lane how
Stay low. There's a car on the
much
high
better
side.
the
All clear,
car on
all
the
clear.
outside can hold you up. Because you can't rotate, come off the corner straight. They can do it a little bit better than you being on that outside. You control that.
My bad, Michael.
So.
Racing. Oh my god, I fucking love the paint truck. Good lord.
Go high.
Alright. We're setting 10th on the grid. I don't know how many people are on race sets versus U sets. So, always a tough mix to gauge how you're actually doing. I ran some long ran practice against
Definitely be a rebrand.
some people out there, and I felt like we were competitive
Keep
on
walking
what I kind
right
of
here.
determined were race sets, so. This place is going to be a little bit about surviving to the end. So, as you can see, running about 10 to 20 degrees hotter on the right front. I think that feels a little tight, but like I said, when I was running laps and run behind people, it felt rather good. So, a little bit more rare loading on the right rear as far as wear and stuff like that. I don't know if that's slipping at all, but it doesn't really feel like it. To take a look at kind of some of the stuff in Motec, and I'll kind of talk about the setup as we're kind of waiting for things. Here, I might not qualify, which is always a terrible prospect, especially at a track that's difficult to pass at. So, see if we can get that last run pulled up. So this is kind of what I'm working with. Couple things that kind of stick out to me that I don't like, but I don't want to mess with it kind of anymore is how much like the min on the splitter. This is looking at kind of the splitter trace, splitter heights, left to right, as you kind of go through the lap. So if I take it like turn one, I kind of gauge that by the low points on the graph. We're kind of running about a half inch on the left side, 0.14, so it's rotating more on the right side a little bit, which I think is, now it feels like it's fine. But yeah, and then the average is about 0.92. That's a little higher than I typically run. I think the stall point for the splitter is 0.25. So we're not running into that. We're staying with above that, which should maximize front downforce and stuff. But it's still a little higher than I typically run. So we'll play with that. One thing, if we're driving or riding behind somebody, that tends to put a little more front downforce and stuck the nose down lower. I've been kind of where I've like ran behind people and it stalls.
Say that one more time, I can hear you.
So try
Edge.
mute the chat for this. So kind of talk about what else other thing we're about to race. We got about 5 minutes. So kind of what I'm working with starting pressures and stuff like that. I tend to be about 55% cross weight. Since it's a shorter track, I got the ballast pulled back a little further than I usually. 2-inch bar, kind of this is what I've generally been going with as far as shock packages and stuff like that, which I've been playing more and more with, trying to make sure to figure those out instead of, I know a lot of people run like, or a lot of the paid setups are just set to 10, but I feel there's something there, and I kind of, when I built my Texas NIS set, I could really tell that I got a lot more long run speed by playing with more of the shock packages and stuff like that. Kind of how I was, able to save some tire. Like I just noticed that everybody slowed down, where I kind of, as the run went, kind of stayed the same speed and didn't have nearly as bad of issue with tires and stuff. And I don't think it affected the aero so much. I know that's what a lot of the excuse for a lot of people running super stiff shocks, but I mean, those shock absorbers are there for a reason, to minimize the overloading of the tire and stuff like that, and send some of those bump forces and everything to the chassis instead of the tire directly. So we'll continue playing with that and see if we hit on something. But if I ever need to do a video on kind of my thoughts on the shocks, I might do that and kind of explain my reasoning for the way I've got them currently set up and what I've learned through, taking a look at like the shock manual that Matt Holden, the iRacing employee that kind of oversees all the NASCAR and oval stuff, kind of his explanations of how that stuff works.
Go high.
What are you doing?
Go high.
Why are there
Go high.
people coming up the track? There's gonna be lots of splits, so. Where are we at? Like 114 freaking cars? Good lord. Busy.
Outside.
Gonna be
All
a
clear, all
busy
clear.
night. I kind of want to get a C fixed in at some point here, just to kind of play with driving and stuff like that. I know last time we were at Iowa, I was having such a terrible time with the setup that I ended up actually saying F it and ran like a few C fixed races. So I'm hoping that I got some of those issues worked out, and we don't have to worry about that. Alright, let's get at it. So Iowa is one of those tracks that it's actually not that far from me. Iowa Speedway in the Kansas City area. So Iowa's, I think this track's only like 3 hours away. But I've never actually been to it. Now where it's only running Indy cars, it interests me, and it may be something I do someday, but probably have to wait until Till NASCAR or somebody like that arrives. Go ahead and take off the chat stream element. I don't know if any watching or not. So yeah, top split. Some decent names. Andrew Navarro, got the Dalrymple, no Bits. So Aaron Bonner, Matt Coker, Jason McCune. Oh, Jason A. McCune, fun. So yeah, got some decent names here. So we might just start in the back and see how far we can work our way forward. Be a good test. We are the 24 truck, so it'll be a bit of a dogfight. So I'll be very interested to see. We're at a 4,400 split. I think if we manage the race and avoid some of, people's shenanigans, we hopefully can put down a pretty good time. If not, we may just go jump right into like Arca at Twin Ring. And the track is fast, I can say that much. I do find it interesting that the iRacing race sessions are just so freaking grippy at the start. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's a fast, I'm hoping those guys are all on for freaking U-sets. Iowa Speedway, so weird. It's about the same size as Richmond, I believe. Maybe a little bit bigger. I don't... Yeah, it's got to be a little... Obviously, a lot more banking. Got the progressive banking, so it's actually changing the degree as the degree of banking is actually going up as you go further up the racing line. So kind of as you're... What you can do as tire wear mounts and you're trying to not get past, you can run this top line and you can build that speed coming out, and then the person bottom cannot, carry the momentum and the speed up and get a straight drive off the corner. So it's really difficult to pass here. So hopefully we can got a good enough car that we can roll center and be able to pick up that those positions as we kind of go along. You also have to kind of play the game a little bit as far as how you pit. You gotta avoid a lot of wrecks because, like I said, spinning coming out of the corner is a big problem. Either people are too loose or they're tight through center and have too much wheel in it. And when it does unload, it just shoots around. So like spins on the front stretch are very common, from what I've found in iRacing stuff. So. On the pole, Chris Pfeffer. The Pfeffer. Yeah, so yeah, 4.4K SOF, 29 driver. Man, another tough split. Temps. So 76 degrees, 88 track. That track temp seems rather low than what I've kind of seen. I'm kind of worried. How much tape do we have on the 77%? So I think that was lower than what I was initially running at, and it seemed like with a little bit of traffic that I ran with it, that'd be fine. But we may be pitting early to pull tape off at some point. So, moderately high usage. Track temp's going up a little bit, with it being, what is it, 130 currently? Track time, sim time. I could see it going up and then dropping back down toward the end of race time. What do we got? Got 120 laps. Oof. Getting on cautions, that might take forever. Like we will be rolling off here 26th unless somebody else head and qualifies. Full speed right now is 23 flat, 23.041. So I can't remember which one Navarro's with as far as like team or shop or whatever the hell you call it now, but Noah Bids I think is with like Ryko. There's a few of these names that are a little less familiar to me. But it's been a while since I've ran C-Open really, with a lot of commitment and stuff like that. With time and trying to build setups and stuff. Don't have a ton of time, but I'm hoping that opens up a little bit more. Funny. 5-Lug Mafia, I guess, has new paint schemes. Look at, I think Timmy Logwood had like a purple and yellow truck the last time I saw him, so. Such a weird name. 5-Lug Mafia.
You have 4 additional sets of tires for this race. Be smooth and have a good run.
Like, I don't know, Granos fans, I guess. Peaky Blinders. Alright. I don't know if not qualifying was a good move. I'm starting to question it now. I'm just like, I gotta pass all these trucks? I don't want to... That seems like a lot of work. I gotta avoid all these goobers spinning. Oh, what's this? Somebody else is using the 71? Freaking, how dare they?
Alright, man.
That's my
Line
number.
up on the outside road now. Pit road is closed.
How dare they? I'm the 71 truck. Try to get some heat into the brakes.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
Wow, we got a truck starting from the garage. That's interesting. Wouldn't expect that. So, our goal, we're going to be patient. Kind of work the traffic as it kind of comes. Get some laps in. Try to avoid any big messes early on.
The pace car is in.
Because it's going to take a minute to
Green, green, green.
shake out.
Got one outside.
Bloody.
3 wide, you're in the middle. Clear, 2 wide. Stay high, there's the car.
Alright.
Still there, hold the line.
Already got the 27 truck trying to run it 3 wide.
All clear, all clear. Got one outside. All clear, all clear. Got one outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Still there. You're clear high, clear high. Outside. Stay low. Still there. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Stay low. You're clear high, clear high. Outside. Still there, hold your line. You're clear high, clear high.
Up here, 4 wide, 3 wide up there, 2 wide. I think we're better than quite a few of these trucks here. Just being smart about it.
Inside. Clear low, clear low. Got one inside. Still there, hold the line. Still there, hold the line. Still there.
This truck on our outside's making me a little nervous.
Still there.
Or on our
hold the
inside.
line. Stay high. All clear, all clear. Got one inside. Still there?
We'll keep working to the outside of people. This is kind of working as far as passing.
Stay high. All clear, all clear.
Not sure what is wrong. Oh, that truck's laps. Already going laps down.
Got one inside. Still there.
Okay.
Stay high. Stay high. All clear, all clear.
Alright, we're making some moves. Where are we up to? 21st? I think we got a fast truck. Ooh. Ha! Damn, got a little loose there. Gotta pay attention to that. Could dial a little front brake bias into it. Feel like I'm got a little too much load in the right rear. Pulling my drive off.
Got one inside. Stay high. All clear, all clear. Inside. Stay high. Still there. Hold the line. Clear low, clear low.
But right there was a perfect example of how you can kind of halt someone's momentum. Just by running to their outside. They've really fallen back now. I'm liking this low 1 and 2, high 3 and 4 combination we're running. Now, how well are we going to pass with that? That's going to be the real question. really clean racing so far, so that's been kind of cool. Now, one thing on progressively banked tracks you want to be careful of is accelerating when you're crossing the seams in the track, because that tends to really unsettle it. So, something I'm trying to pay attention to. This truck is on fresher tires, or like he's one lap down. He's gonna annoy the shit out of me.
Got one inside. Still there. There, come on. Still there. All clear, all clear.
Yeah, now I feel like we're a little too tight. I think that might be a little bit of dirty air from riding behind these two.
Got one inside. Stay high. Stay high. Stay high. Stay high. Clear low, clear low. Got one inside. You're up top 3 wide. Hold your line. You got one inside. You're 2 wide there. You're up top 3 wide. Inside, you're 2 wide there. Stay high. Still there. Hold your line. Stay high. There's the car on the low side. Clear low, clear low. Inside. Clear low, clear low. Inside.
Oh,
Stay
didn't
high.
like that.
Clear low, clear low.
Dude kind of like self-cleared himself. Sorry, if you're gonna throw a nasty slider, you're gonna get punished. I hate to break this news to you. I'm sure he's gonna come flying up here and take us out.
Inside. Stay high. Clear low, clear low. Inside. Still there. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Clear low, clear low. Inside. Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line. Still there.
So sick of that.
Stay high, there's the car on the low side. Stay high, there's the car on the low side. Still there, hold your line. 3 wide, you're in the middle. Hold your line. Outside. 2 wide there. You're clear high. Clear high. Outside. Stay low. Still there. Hold your line. You're clear high. Clear high. You got one outside. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Still there. Stay low. Still there. All clear,
Oh,
all
this
clear.
frustrating thing about this place. Get caught on the bottom there. There's just nothing you can do. But we definitely need to get around Kuhn because he is dead weight.
You got one inside. Still there? Hold your line. Still there? Hold your line. Clear low.
There
clear
we
low.
go. just feel the setup's just a tad too snug. So, I think that's where I need to go back and take a look. Either figure out how to drive it a little bit looser, or you know, deal with a little bit looser setup at the beginning. But yeah, I just cannot get my foot back into the throttle like I want to right there. But we're gonna go as far as we can on fuel, and hopefully we get a weird caution or something with people hitting and stuff. I mean, it's the only way we're gonna make up any track position is just to run it long and run her out of fuel. And that, huh? I wonder if Coker just failed. Maybe not. Maybe that was his green flag pit stop.
Got one inside. All clear, all clear.
So I think we've maintained that we are the 23rd best truck. Which is kind of disappointing, but we're running right around our number. But yeah, I think it's just, we gotta loosen this baby up.
Alright, we're halfway to the finish.
I think for now, we're gonna take at least a half pound out of the left rear and try that to start. I have been impressed with how crazy clean the racing has been.
got one inside. Say hi. Still there? What's the line? All clear, all clear.
We're actually starting to make some headway on the trucks in front of us, so that's interesting. Oh, they're about to wreck each other.
Alright, man, caution is out.
And there it
Caution
is.
Out. Line up single file.
Inevitably,
Pit road is
there's always caution. Oh, and it was the truck that was lapsed out. But yeah, we're gonna try to take a half pound out of the left rear.
closed. Pit road is now open.
We're also gonna up the take. I think we'll get away.
Let the 21 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out. Car 12. Got some lucky dogs. Let him by on the outside.
Pit box in 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Alright.
Alright, that's it. Go.
Well, now it's gonna get a bit interesting. I don't know if the trucks that already pitted went ahead and pitted again, or if they stayed out, so...
Line up single file.
If so, there's gonna be a little bit of a mismatch on tires. I think they all came down and pitted again, though. What were our tires? So yeah, we were 279 middle temp on the right front, 243 on the right rear, 56% usage on the right front, 68% usage on the right rear. Not numbers you want to see. So, but we're setting 13th. I mean, yeah. I think we need to figure out how to reduce the cross weight somehow. It's one of the more infuriating things is like, what type of setup do you low cross? That just weird. I don't know if I got to take just all the weight out of the, or all the spring out of the left rear, or if I, you know, raise the track bar a bunch, that just makes it feel like it flips the right rear. That never feels good. So difficult to kind of build setups. But yeah. Also, I mean, those guys up front are... I think the setup's much too tight for what it is. I think there's people who are running around that we have a little bit maybe more skill and stuff like that then, but for whatever reason, just what we're firing off with is just a touch too tight. So trying to find that balance is where it is at.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the outside row now. Catch the 5 car.
Oh, it's our buddy Joseph. I think after I punished him for, you know, throwing the dirty slide job that he wouldn't do it again, but, you know, some people don't learn. Good save on his part, I gotta give him credit.
Get ready.
See if we can get a good jump on this.
The pace car's in. Green flag, green flag.
And we don't. It's not terrible. Gas spinner.
Got one inside.
Woo! That was a hell of a
Stay
save.
high, there's a car on the low side. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Stay high. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
Okay, well, that was a lot of fight. Got one position out of that. But I think we're going to have a lot of this. If we all come down
Pit
to
road
pit.
is now open.
Our position's so important, though.
Catch the 5 car.
Do wish that we were starting on the outside, though. Especially here.
Car 22. Got the lucky dog. Let him by on the outside. Let the 22 car by.
So 40 to go. It's gonna get freaking crazy now. So, yay. I really wanted it to run to the green. I didn't care if I finished like 20th. I like the green flag racing. I'm not that neat. But then again, I need all the practice I can get on starts, restarts, racing aggressively. Not blocking, but, you know, making sure to protect your line and stuff. So I'm hoping we get done in time for the... Nope, that's not happening. Damn it! Hoping to get the 8:45 ARCA race in. But that starts in 10 minutes. So... Yep! I don't know, maybe we'll look and see where super lates are racing, or may just call it good after this one. Take a break and then try to find something on the way back.
Pit road is closed.
I may call it good and go to working on this setup that's touch too tight. At least for here. They just make something super freaking loose. Learn to hold on to it. That might be the only strategy. I'm hoping we can just fight tough on track position here and hold on to as much as possible.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the inside row.
Wish I could, like, get a idea of, like, who up here is on some sort of, you know, team set, or, you know, setup shop set, compared to who actually is building their own. That's one, I take pride in that I, running up here in a 4400 split on a setup I tested and built myself. So,
Get ready.
even if I'm not, maybe, gonna fish top 20.
Cars in. Green flag, green flag.
Good start there. That truck way on the inside there.
Got one outside. Still there? Hold the line. You're clear high, clear high. Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
Alright, I think we're gonna have a lot of this.
Yep.
At least we're firing off well. That was good.
It's the 23
God, we
car.
have 35 laps left. Gonna be a nightmare. Now the idea is, when do you pit and hope that you cycle around to the
Pit road
front?
is now open.
Because this is going to be start and stop, I think, from here on out. I think it's going to be really hard to get everybody separated. Do we drop to the back and let people... Such a tough call. Nobody's going to... No takers.
Car 17. Got some lucky dogs. Let them by on the outside.
And take a look at how many cars are out right now. 24 trucks on the lead lap. can't see through my left A post. If the guy, like, if he pulls down there, I can't tell if it's actually a fake or not. It's infuriating. Ah! I mean, I'd like it. I want to start on the outside. So I would say, like, this might be the only place where, a little bit
Pit road is closed.
tighter set. And I wonder if it's actually, I'm running more right front camber than I typically do. So I wonder if that's part of the problem. That, I'm overheating the right front because of that, and like no matter what I do to loosen it up, it's just burning off the right front. So I kind of just was testing something out to see. I took the Iracing open set basically, and kind of testing what they had for cambers and stuff, and it may just be a little too much. I mean, the splits are fine. Well, I mean, yeah, no, it's. On that last stop, we only had 10 degrees difference between the right front and the right rear.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by.
I think maybe
Alright,
for,
man, line up on the
like for
inside
this
row.
type of racing
Next
where
round,
it's
two,
boom, boom,
car.
boom, boom, short, it might be perfect. It might be great. But I think maybe I need to test a little bit more long run, and I think that's going to require me to run less right front camber and test with that. So I'm also running not as much left front camber. Again, it was kind of low left front, high right front as far as the iRacing setup. So just kind of testing things out, kind of seeing how it works. So
Get ready.
if we can get another good start in.
Alright, man. Pace cars in. Green flag, green flag.
Did that pretty well. And they're going 3 wide in front of us. Maybe.
Outside. Still there? Hold your line. Stay low. Still there. Stay low. All clear, all clear. Outside. Still there. All clear, all clear. Got one outside.
That Coker's going to put us 3 wide.
Hold your line. You're clear high, clear high. 2 wide there. 3 wide, you're in the middle. You got one inside. 2 wide there. Stay high. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. All clear, all clear. Inside. Clear low, clear low.
We're just going to burn this piece of shit up, I think. Fight as hard as possible. If the right front goes, she goes. If she dies, she dies. I'm just going to drive the shit out of it right now, because that's basically all we got.
You got one inside. Clear low, clear low. You got one inside. All clear, all clear.
Driver in deep hit the brake and rip. So far, we're holding it. Woo, buddy. Either that or I've finally freaking learned how to drive this track. I doubt it. I think I'm just destroying the right front.
Got one inside. Stay high. Stay high. Still there? Hold the line. Stay high. Clear low, clear low. Inside. All clear, all clear.
Alright, I gotta watch Davula on the outside. I'm gonna shade higher. He's got to pass me. He's got to pass me low.
And to go at the line. Inside, all clear, all clear. Inside. Stay high. Stay high. Clear low, clear low.
Oh, don't come out caution. Keep it up.
I have to go with the line. Got one inside. Still there? Hold the line. All clear, all clear. Got one inside. 2 left to go. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Still there? Hold your line. Clear low, clear low.
I don't think Timmy was gonna let me make that corner.
Alright, man. It's white flag this time by. 1 more to go. got one inside. Still there? Hold your line. You're up top, 3 wide. Still
Woo! Ha! Hell of a
there.
race
There's
to
the
the
flag,
end.
man. It's over.
Positions and you're a
Let us
damn
get us
lap down.
testing.
I'm like 8 laps down, but I still want to race.
Uh,
It was fun during that. Thank you.
oh shit, Timmy, that sucks, man. That was a hell of a battle, though.
Yeah, I'm sorry getting into you at 2 laps before the checker flag ever.
Yeah, all good, man. That was just hard racing.
Hitbox in 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
I've raced around
The
you
race is
enough,
over.
know that
Alright, that's
you
it.
wouldn't
Go.
do anything dirty like that. 12!
Tampa, but appreciate that.
Whew! God, that was a battle. 47. Rating gained. Gee, many Christmas. 4.4 100 strength of field. I know I killed the right front on that. Yeah, yeah, we had that thing over 300 degrees at the end. I knew I was just sliding the crap out of it. So yeah, 80% there, 86. That was just it. I mean, that was only a 30-lap sprint, but man, I was just laying into it. That was probably the hardest, best little
Travis is still in here?
35-lap sprint I've
Yeah,
ever
go ahead.
had to finish 12th. That
Yeah, that wasn't as close as I thought it was. I apologize.
I'm pretty proud of that and kind of
That's all
holding
good,
our
bud.
own.
Just good hard racing.
And we beat some
Yeah, I wasn't pissed off
pretty
about getting wrecked or anything. I just
decent
wanted Michael to understand why we just pinched him up on the wall. That was all.
no bits, stuff like that. Let's kind of look. I want from that last few laps. I know those guys were fighting there as much as they could to try and get around me. Did I 0x as far as safety rating? Because that might be a first. Yeah. No. Oh, 1 incident point. Snuffer. What was that for? What'd I get 1? Real odd. I kind of look at. Excuse me. Last few laps, cause that was. I gotta save the replay. We're gonna watch the last 5 laps. A far chase. I mean, I had to basically drive it in hard and stop in each corner. It felt like. No, it really wasn't that close. Okay, DeVoller got around us at the end. We had to split. There's going to be an incident up here. The 3 trucks running ahead of us that got a little crazy. I wasn't trying to pinch him down, but I was trying to let him know that I'm only going to give you so much to get around me there. Kind of main deal. And I knew he wasn't going to beat me to the outside, and I knew as much as I was holding him up, Timmy was starting to gain on him. So, looks like one of the trucks up there was blinking. Maybe this was after those two got together. But yeah, this was just really good hard racing. And I was diving it in deep, drifting up, and then cut it back down, and I wasn't going to give him anything to my outside. It just was not going to happen. So he finally got the run he needed. Good for him. I didn't want to boot him. I didn't want to cause a caution or anything like that, but that was... I mean, that's what you have to do, especially at a track like... Oh, somebody put on too much tape. Which, I mean, we had a lot of tape. Now, this side-by-side battle with Timmy and me... Oh, that's where he got me. He just got super tight. And then Lemke here in the other 71 truck. Why? You're multiple laps down, and you're the guy that actually caused a caution earlier. And you're out here just messing with everybody else's race. I mean, there's a particular like code I feel like you gotta race by. But basically at this point, yeah, Timmy was just stuck behind me and kind of pinned by him, so I wasn't gonna let anything to my outside, and I could just drive off a little bit better. Now, see, right here, I thought I was racing Timmy to the line, but it was actually Lemke. That's how it kind of ended. I want to catch that one where the trucks got together while me and Stavola were fighting for position. This guy that... No, that was injured. Oh, maybe it was in this. It was Coker and... I could figure that out. Maybe it was a lot further back. Because that got real interesting. Oh yeah, here it is, I think. Yeah, truck came off the wall there. It was that battle up in front of us. I was holding in Stavola up, or Davola. I'm never gonna get that guy's name right. Do I care? No, not really. I think it's coming up because, yeah, they kind of went 3 wide for whatever reason. Up in front of us. They were pushing really hard too. We were actually gaining on them when they were doing this. It would have been kind of interesting to see what would end up happening. Yeah, I think it's coming up here very quick. Yeah, this is just absolutely fun, intense racing. I mean, you get that when you're in the middle of it, it can be very frustrating. I will say that it gets a little, because you have to work so hard to try and maintain position or gain any position or anything like that, and you got to protect it as much as possible. There, I'm trying to use the seam a little bit to get the truck to rotate for me. Just anything, any little thing to try and get it to fire off the corner and stay in front of the 2 truck here. Man, is that going to happen? Because I feel like he would have had me a lot sooner. Because when those 2 trucks... Oh, here we go. I think here... No, I think this is the precipice of it, because they're like 3 wide. And as tight as the trucks were at this point, I don't see how anybody's... Yeah, right there. That's where they get into each other, and then we split them. And I think that actually maybe have stayed off what happened. Like it was a bit of netcode. So we got Kyle T. Meyer, I guess Travis Rogers, and our buddy Joseph, who we, I gotta go back and look at that. Kind of punished for, yeah, he just held him down. Kyle just kind of popped in, or yeah, pushed up. So I do want to take a look where we did punish him for the slider. Catch that lap. Oh, here we go. So yeah, we're 3 wide. I know I'm like the most frustrating person here sometimes. Just because I'm gonna pin you to the inside, unfortunately. But don't throw a slider like that, man. I don't like it. Here he goes. Goes up the track, has no momentum. I got my foot in it. Sorry, bud. Gots to go. I give him credit. He saved it, fired it back up. I'm sure he freaking cussed me. I wouldn't call it an intentional wreck or anything like that. It's just like, I mean, if you're gonna stop in front of somebody that's got their foot in at that point. Like, I mean, look how close that was. I mean, he almost did not clear me. Of course I'm not gonna deal with that. Anyways. Alright, it's been fun. Yeah, it's 9:07, so I don't think I'm gonna get to any more racing here tonight. So, appreciate you sticking around, hanging out, watching this if you're over on the YouTubes or later on Twitch. So, make sure to like and or subscribe or whatever BS if you want to check out more. So, we'll see you next time.